Ayo. I'm a nutritionist in Denmark. In Denmark. Yeah.
In Denmark. And I'm Torben, I'm married to Ayo, and I write children's books, and we are a family from Denmark.
Well, this is Milo, my little brother, and he is in 6th grade in Danish school. And yeah, then I'm Gustavo, and I am in high school in Denmark. And we have spent the last few weeks in San Pedro learning Spanish, and it has been a very nice experience.
Yeah.
I know that in Denmark, Guatemala is not like a very famous place to visit, right? But how did you know about Guatemala?
We was looking for the best place to learn Spanish, and we decided on Guatemala because they speak a very beautiful Spanish here, and
Very
it's
clear Spanish.
Clear, yeah,
It's very easy to understand,
yeah,
and it's a little bit slow. So it's very good if you don't speak Spanish to learn.
yeah. And it's a cheap country to get to if you are going to spend a little longer time, because it's cheap to be here, and the food is not expensive, and we have got each our teacher, and it's only possible because it is in Guatemala.
Because if we were in, for example, Spain, we would all be in one big class, and there wouldn't really be the same focus on each student. And
Yes. And it's been a very good experience. It's been really safe. You've felt safe, and we have met a lot of nice people.
Most of the people, when you talk about something is cheap, sometimes we need that it's like a bad quality or things like that. But what you experience about the quality of the lessons, the family, the food, and everything?
It's been a very good quality. We feel we have learned a lot, and the food has been good. The teachers has been good. It's overall a very good experience.
And how many languages do you speak?
We speak Danish, English, a little bit of German, and a little bit of Spanish.
Yes.
Okay. And for the people who want to learn a new language, do you have some advice to them? I mean, what's the technique, or what is the best methodology that you learn it to improve the way that you learn a new language?
Well, of course, it's very, very important to try and use it, even if you know that you may not say it correctly. For example, when we first began using the grammatics and stuff, when we were talking in the past, we were actually still using the present. So it's something like, I walked yesterday, and just don't let it influence you, because that's the easiest way to learn the language.
Yeah. And being in a host family, you easily speak with people that speaks the language every day, so you don't. It's necessary to use the new things you have learned, even though it's not much, but poco a poco.
Yeah, you start in the morning when you have breakfast with the family. They speak Spanish to you, and then you go to school and speak Spanish for 2 or 4 hours. And then you come home and you have lunch and you speak Spanish, and then at night you speak Spanish. And we were lucky with our first family. Gustav went to football with some of the guys in the house, so it was very nice.
So you have a nice experience.
Yeah.
Definitely, we would definitely recommend Guatemala to everybody who wants to learn Spanish.
And I know that you make videos for YouTube and things like that. And what do you learn to share about Guatemala in these last videos you made?
We're going to share our experience with the homestay, the school, the country. And we have been traveling a little bit for a couple of days between 2 schools. So.
Nice. And what's your travel plan? I mean, after Guatemala, how many time do you have for traveling?
Well, for now, after we leave Guatemala, we have to go home and look at all the video clips that we have from this journey. And then hopefully we will come back again later this year, perhaps.
Yeah. So learn some more Spanish.
Yeah, we want to travel in Central America and South America, and the best way to meet people and get to know people is if you speak their language. So of course we have to learn some more Spanish before we travel even more. But that's the plan.
Because we are not fluently yet in Spanish. It takes a little while.
Not quite.
A little while.
Yeah.
But
So-
what is the idea about sharing this? Is like to do a YouTube channel or just have these videos for you in the future?
It's to inspire other people to come to Guatemala to learn Spanish and to meet Guatemala and the people.
Yeah.
So
And
We have our YouTube channel in Danish, and we're starting the one in English. So we want to get out to a lot of people so they can see what a beautiful place Guatemala is, and a lot of other places in the world, because we should get to know each other more, because the world is not as dangerous as everybody tend to say about other places.
yeah, there tend to be a lot of assumptions about different places. For example, we also want to go to Mexico because we've both heard a lot of good things from people that has been there, but we also heard a lot about it being dangerous and all that stuff. So generally it's both so we can look back at all our nice times around the world, but also to show how the world is for people who don't travel too much.
Okay, nice. And just to have an idea for people, because when we say cheap or expensive, depends on which part and what they want to buy. But just to have an idea, what you can do with 100 euros here in Guatemala?
100 euros. That's,
it's a difficult question.
100 euros, isn't that enough to stay at a school with 3 meals a day and 4 hours of Spanish for 1 week? Or is that a bit more? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
no.
For example, if you go to a restaurant, go to a bar, what you can do with 100 euros?
Oh, you can buy a lot of food.
Yeah.
It won't cost you that much for one meal for a whole family. I think last time we paid like 250 quetzales for one meal at a restaurant for 4 people, and that's not much in euros.
And we actually had something left for the day after. So I think the place...
Yeah, we brought the pizza home, the rest of the pizza. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we had lunch the next day as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
So
30
you get
euros.
a lot of value for your money. That's for sure.
Yeah, good to know. And okay, just the last one. Do you have some advice for people to travel as a family to Guatemala or Latin America?
Just do it.
Yeah, because it's
Really.
not the same to travel alone, a solo traveler, or travel with couple. But travel with family, it's a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, do you have some advice for people that travel like you in a family?
Well, I think it depends on what you want, because traveling as a family, I think that has given us a lot of safety because we're never really alone and we can always talk with each other about stuff. But if you want a little bit more freedom, even though we have had lots of freedom, you can also travel alone. The last place we were at, another student who traveled alone, she did everything she wanted, and she jumped to one place and then another place, and she just talked to everybody, and this is a great time for her also.
Yeah. It feels really safe, so it's not like it's necessary to be a whole family. It's like, yeah, we just meet a lot of...
I think it's a very
nice
good
people.
experience as a family to meet another culture and for your children to learn something about life that you don't learn back in your own country at school. Maybe you read a book about a country, but if you're here and you meet people and your kids meet other kids from this country you're in and communicating with them, it's a very good experience in life. So I can definitely recommend as a family to go to another country like Guatemala and travel.
So do you think that to have this connection in Guatemala specifically, you need to speak Spanish or not?
It helps you speaking the language because it's easier to communicate with the local people, because it's easier to say what you mean and express yourself. So definitely it's a good thing to learn Spanish, communicating in Spanish
But it's not necessary to come to Guatemala, because a lot of people speak some English, enough to communicate.
Okay, good to know that. So thank you very much, guys, for joining this interview.
You're welcome.
Just to finish, can you say what is your YouTube channel, where the people can watch all the videos that you make here?
Yeah.
Or your
The
social
the
media?
Danish YouTube channel is only called Silberg,
Silberg.
and the English is Silberg's Adventure. Yeah.
That is your last name, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
See.
So thank you very much, guys. Do you have some message, just to say goodbye or something like that?
Goodbye and come to Guatemala.
Yeah. And the clima is bueno.
Hay mucho sol.
Mucho
Mucho
todo
sol.
el día.
Sí.
Todo el día.
See.
You know that one of the greatest things in Guatemala is the weather. That is the name of or the slogan of Guatemala is the land of the eternal spring.
Uh-huh.
Because this weather is the same all the year.
Yeah.
We have two seasons, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
summer and winter. But the difference between summer and winter is just in winter we have a little rain in the afternoons or night,
Yeah.
and then in the morning is the same all the
Yeah.
year. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
And we love the weather in
It's
Guatemala.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's wonderful. We can recommend it.
Yeah. It has been freezing in Denmark all the time we have been in Guatemala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Thank you very much, guys.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Welcome.